I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll discuss different types of relations. Mainly there are three different types of relations. One is one to one relation. Then we have one to many relation. And then we have many to one. So these are three kinds of relations. We will see examples for these three kinds. You can actually pause the video and write down the examples. One to one relation. Relations could be represented in different forms. So let me show you one-to-one relation with the help of a graph. So if I draw a straight line, in that case, every point on this straight line represents one-to-one relation. How? We know x is the independent variable here, y is the dependent variable, and every point on x-axis, the x value, is associated with unique y value, right? So every point is associated with some unique value on y. So that is one-to-one correspondence, right? We could also represent one-to-one correspondence in the form of ordered pairs. For example, we can say that the relation, which is, let us say, 1 1 2 0 3 2, that is example of one-to-one relation. You could show this one-to-one relation in the form of a mapping diagram. This is one set of group, this is the second set of group, where each element of A is linked with B, kind of like this. Right, so that is one-to-one relation, right? You could write this one-to-one relation in form of an equation also. For example, if you write y equals to x square. Now, for every value of x, which will be the input, we'll have a unique output y. So all these relations which we have discussed are one-to-one relations, right? Now, can you share with me some one-to-many relations? One-to-many. That means for one value, we have more than one value on the other side. That means the relation in which the association of elements in this group is not just one-to-one, but it could be one could have more than one value. Do you see that? One-to-many, right? Or kind of like this. That kind of a relation is one-to-many. One of the examples for this relation could be child, right? So a mother can have many children, right? So we say that Ram is child of K. So child, a mother can have many children, for example. So one-to-many relations. That is a kind of relation, a child of, correct? Now similarly, you could represent in the form of a graph one-to-many as, let's say, let me sketch here a circle. So if I sketch a circle, let's say this is a circle, right? So in that case, you will find that there are points, the x values, for which you have two y values. Do you see that? So it becomes one-to-many relation, one-to-many. So that is another example. In the form of an equation, I could write x equals to, for example, 5. Now, so for x equals to 5, we could have any y values. Now x equals to 5 is a very good example. You could actually sketch a line which is a vertical line, for example, like this, where this point is 5 for you, right? So x equals to 5 is a vertical line which is an example of one-to-many relation. Here the domain is just 5 and ranges all real values of y. Do you get the point, right? So that is how you could have many relations where the relation is one to many. Now there could be instances where we have many to one relation. One of the examples is, let me sketch first for you, and then you can write down the equation of this relation. Let us say we have a horizontal line. Now this horizontal line has a y-intercept of, let us say, 3. So the line equation will be y equals to 3. Now y equals to 3 is this horizontal line, and as you can see, each and every value of x is linked with just one value of y, right? So in this case, if you draw a mapping diagram, what will you get? It's very interesting. What you get is the x value could be any, right? So it could be any x value, but as far as the y value is concerned, the y value is just 3, right? So what we have is all the values of x are mapped to just one element in the output, which is 3. So in this case, we have domain which is equals to x belongs to real numbers, and we have range where range is y equals to just the number 3. So many to one relation. You get the point. So these are three different types of relations which you can have. I would like you to go through this video once again and give some examples for each type of relation. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.